I just wait for the software to catch up with me. Hi, my name is Gil, Kilo Echo 9 Foxtrot for the Jay County Amateur Radio Club Tuesday Evening Net. And it starts at 7 o'clock. Right now, it's about 5.5 minutes till. So I'll just be with you for a bit. Let's see. I'm going to put my guess in for the number of check-ins we're going to have tonight. I'm going to guess 27. And we already have one person listening right now, coming into the chat room. Tonight I'm drinking got one left up here, my Rio Grande Roasters Mesa Sunrise Coffee. It's got a nice sweet, well, I put erythritol in it. So, and Shane, good evening, Shane. 25 for Shane tonight. So we got 25. And we're going to make sure Joy heard me when I told her that the net was starting. Don't think she's asleep. I'll do it one more time. Alexa, announce.
What's the announcement?
Don't know if you caught it, Joy, but the net has started. The official net has started, except it's not started until 7 o'clock. Don't know if you caught it, Joy, but the net has started. The official net has started, except it doesn't start until 7. Yeah. Anyway, nothing new going on over here. I was helping my friend Richard program his TID radio T3 or H3, and turned out he got a defective one. And we have Marvin, wow, you got your name on there now. Excellent. So 26 for Marvin tonight, and 27 for Gil, 25 for Shane. Anyway, so I programmed it up. It's one of these radios right here. I suggested you buy it because it's cheap and it's not too bad. It's actually a pretty decent little radio, and I can't see my live feed right now. Hold on a second, because it always bounces me on. Okay, here we go. Anyway, right there. That's the TID radio TDH3, I think they call it. Anyway, but we got it all programmed up. And, yeah, I don't know if you heard that. Welcome. Yeah, that's the one. Anyway, typical sound with typical voice. This one is kind of neat because it has two transmit buttons, one for the lower display, and one for the upper. But I hit the lower one, it transmitted nothing. I hit the upper one, it transmitted about 1/10 of a watt. This one puts out, it's rated at 5 watts, it actually puts out about 4, just a tad bit over 4 watts. So that's, it's Chinese radio, that's what they do. Let's see, Joy, hi to everyone. Hi, Joy, 28 for Joy. So we got 25 through 28 covered right now. Shane did learn how to change my name on YouTube. All right. Gil, my guess, if you look right at the top, if it came through, it was 27 tonight. 27 like it was last week. So that's what we're hoping for. But let's hope one of us wins it. Okay, we've got 6 people on right now. Amazing. Simply amazing. So feel free to join the chat if you want to. And feel free not to join the chat if you don't want to. It's okay. No matter, we'll try to have some fun, and I'll do this blank stare. I was listening to something, and I kind of looked like Biden last week at one point. Joy brought that up. Well, what do you want? I just turned 70. Man, I mean, that's really old. So, I have an excuse. I'm old. Yeah, but I'm not 81 or 81. I think that's what Biden is right now. Man, I hope I don't get like that. It's scary. Anyway, so that's what we have tonight. Let's see. You should cross your eyes. Dot my T's and cross my I's. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, shoot. Let's see, what is 6:59 p.m. right now? 82 degrees outside here in Decatur, 74% humidity. So the air you can wear or swim through, whichever one you prefer. Let's see, is it going to rain? We got some clouds up there. Not too bad. Bit of a breeze blowing. I need to put batteries in my windometer or whatever the thing is called. And it would tell me what the wind speed is right now. But I can ask, hey Google, what's the wind speed right now?
Indicator right now. There's an 11 miles an hour.
The time is 7
11 miles an hour coming from the west.
WJCA210.
There comes Arnett. There comes the rabbit.
QST, this is the Jay County Amateur Radio Club 2-meter 440 net with X-Link. This is an open but direct to net. All amateurs are welcome to check in with or without traffic. Our primary purpose of this net is to bring goodwill among the amateurs, opportunity to share information and test our equipment. The net control this evening is Whiskey 9 Juliet, Kilo Lima, W9JKL. Name is Jeff, Julie Echo, Foxtrot.
Let's
And
see
we're
where are
operating
we?
through the W9JCA 145-210 repeater in Pennville.
Mr. Wayne. Mr. Wayne of Fort Wayne.
443-475 repeater.
Good evening.
Portland, and also linked to the KB8 SCR 442-675 repeater in Fort Recovery. I'll pause at this time for an emergency or priority traffic.
Yeah, I'm drinking tonight Rio Grande Roasters Mesa Sunrise. And it's 7:01 p.m. right now.
Continuing on.
Sunrise.
The link node for the W9JCA 443-475 repeater is 127-019, 127-019. And follow our net this evening, Dave, KB8 SCR, be conducting a P25 net on his 444.6875 repeater,
Mr. Wayne of
which
Fort
is
Wayne.
full-time linked to the Lynn repeater on the frequency of 441.5125. That has a default NAT of 293.
I got a short
and, NAT
announcements
code for
tonight.
the 6875 repeater is 2 Alpha 3. Alrighty, let's go ahead then and take check-ins for anyone who has information come for the net.
I
Call
let
now.
everybody else go first.
W9RTO with information and CEF, get your pen and pencil ready.
KE9F, you don't need a pen for mine.
No, I think I shouldn't have called for that. Hey, PG, go ahead there. W9RTO, W9JKL.
Okay, W9JKL and J County Net, W9RTO, a couple items here. J County is
27.
homecoming.
Yep.
Homecoming parade already. September the 27th, the last Friday in September, 27th, as we host Woodland. And you might make a note, it's 7:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. on the 27th. Most of the games are at 7. The other thing is for CES, October the 4th. October the 4th, Jay County hosts South Adams. October the 4th, on a Friday, Jay County will host South Adams at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. So now you know the rest of the story. Back to W9JKL, W9RTO, be clear.
All right, PG. Thank you very much, W9RTO, W9JKL. Now, what do you got for us, Gil? KE9F. Good evening.
KE9F, and good evening, Jeff, and thanks for taking the net. Oh, sorry. And that's the way it is. Saturday after next. I did say KE9F. Anyway, East Central Indiana Hamfest is on July 27th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Jay County Fairgrounds. We could always use volunteers, and if you're interested in volunteering and or selling, go to the link to the Hamfest website from our club site, w9jca.com. Now, you could write that one down, w9jca.com. There's a form you can fill out, or just contact Dave at the number listed on the website. Well, we are streaming live right now, and I'm in the chat room with everyone else on YouTube. And you can find the stream by clicking on the link on the homepage of our website, w9jca.com. It's the third time I've said that. Anyway, last but not least, don't forget that our Jay County Club meeting is tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. I said that slowly. Hopefully you heard it, 6 p.m. tomorrow night at the Scout Cabin. Try not to make it if you can, or try to make it if you can. Whichever way you want. Anyway, must be the coffee. Stay dry. Back to you, Mr. Former Jeff. Chef Jeff, 73, everyone. KE9F.
All right, here, Gil. Thank you very much, sir.
I'm just having fun.
K9F, W9JKL. All righty. Anyone, well, let me call again to make sure there ain't no one out there left out there. Anyone else
Okay,
have any
let's save
information?
that.
You can come forward to the net. Call now.
Ooh.
All right, and then here's W9JKL link connected. WD9HPQ.
We
Good
got
evening, Frank.
we got a double.
Good evening, Jeff. This is KA1FCF, Merritt Island, Florida. Name is Frank. And the weather today was
Hot.
outdoors.
I talked to him
Our
earlier.
air conditioning was comfortable. Thanks for letting me on, Jeff.
It was like
That's complete.
92 degrees and 68% humidity.
Hey, you're welcome there, Frank. Well, it's been hot here, too. For a couple days there, so, yeah. Well, Frank, keep cool, and thanks for being in there. K1FCF, W9JKL. And we got KC90YW, Mr. Chad.
Mr. Chad. They call him Mr. Chad. Well, there he is.
Jumping in that, yeah, this is KC90YW. I ain't got a lot, just want to jump in here and give you one for the head count, say hello to you and everybody. Give you a big shout out and thanks for linking us up on
Tell you, Shane. You're right.
Tomorrow night, appreciate that. And here's you and Dave, and thanks everybody for checking in tonight and tomorrow night. And we'll chip her back to you, Jeff. This is KC90YW, back to net control.
I believe we had 62% today. It was it was pretty. It's been worse.
All righty here, Chad. Thank you very much, Sheriff, for checking in with us, sir. KC90YW, W9JKL. And we got WD98PQ, Wayne there, Mr. Wayne there in Fort Wayne there. Good evening, Wayne.
I'll tell you about the weather here in just a moment, Shane. So Wayne checks in.
Yeah, that's you and Jeff and everybody up in that there. Thank you for the hookup there, so we can talk to you. And nice to be back there with the club, but that won't happen again, I guess. So it's been great to be with you guys. Glad I got to meet all of you there. So we'll say 7 for now, and you guys have a good evening. WD9HPQ will be present.
I was in Phoenix in 1992 when the temperature at the airport hit 122.
Take care, and 73 to you there. WD98PQ, W9JKL. Okay, that wraps it up for Echolink. I don't see anybody else on there. So let's go ahead and open it up for
That was
short-time
hot.
check-ins. So anyone wishing to check in short time, call W9JKL.
Worked on my van and under a shade tree at
Whiskey
110.
Delta 9, Delta Charlie, November, Mobile. Good morning.
There was no humidity, Shane. It's like 9%.
ZKY, short time, no traffic. Good evening, Jeff. Thanks for running the net. Have a nice one. And 9KPD clerk. 89 VOH, Jim and Farmland. Short time, no traffic.
But I'll tell you, 122 is hot no matter what.
89 JSN.
What the-
Third subject, short time, no traffic.
No matter what the temperature is, 122 is ridiculous. To a point.
QCHRTG, Port Recovery. No traffic.
Let's see. Joy says thanks. Okay. let's see.
88 AZ, Dave and
Oh, I see. Okay.
time no traffic. Thanks for running the net, Justin.
Yeah, at the beginning, I actually made my guess at 27.
89, no traffic, 70.
Oh, by the way, my hat, I've worn this one before. Built in the 50s, original.
All right, let me break off there. I'll get caught up here.
Original,
And,
weather restored.
First of all, we'll say good morning to
Most parts still work.
WD9DCN
Most
Day.
parts still work.
Alrighty. Did you have anything for us, Dick?
Oh, just got away from Mickey Dean and just heard you call there, so thought I'd check in. Good evening, everybody. WD9DCN.
Good evening, Mr. Dick.
Good evening, Dick. You have a good one there, and take care. Thanks for being in there, WD9DC and W9JKL. Okay, and we also got KC9ZKY Steve, and
It's amazing.
we
Jeff
got
can pick all those up.
N9KBD Rick. There in Bird. Let's see. We got KD9VOH Jim here
I think I'll change hats.
in Farmland, and we also got KB9JSN Gene in Saratoga. KC8RGG Josh in Port Recovery.
I got a huge pile of them
Getting
down
all
there.
around the planet here. KD8AZO Dave in Coldwater.
Oh, we checked in? I missed that.
And we
I missed
also
that.
got KD9CGL Bob in Dunkirk. Okay. I think that wraps up. Thank you, fellas, for checking in. 73 is good to hear from you. All right, let's go again on short time. Call W9JKL.
W9PT Decatur, 73 is no traffic, Jeff.
Mr. Ron. Mr. Ron.
KC9, that's that you, John, down here in Truman,
Chin
Western.
whiskers,
No
yes.
time, no traffic. KB9OPL, Chip at Pitville. Short time, no
They
traffic.
call him
70.
Mr. Chip. Still. Isn't his real name like Larry or something like that? I forget. It was something like that. I never looked
we
it
got
up.
W9PT Ron there in Decatur. Thank you, Ron, for checking in. 73's to you there. And we got KC9FXU John down in Chin Whiskers. Actually, it's Winchester. But anyways, thank you, John. Good to hear you in there. And 73's to you there. Missed out on it,
If you're,
the wet net this morning there.
if you're curious,
So, sorry, wasn't in there to...
I use what is
me
it called?
any,
OBS, yeah.
I don't know.
30.2.0
unneeded advice.
for my streamer. Streaming software. It's
KB9OPL
free.
Chip in Pinville.
So anybody can do
Thank
this.
you, Chip, for checking in. 73s. I think I got everybody on that round. So, is there anyone else out there that'd like to check in short time before we go to the list here?
I connect the FT991A into the computer, and then a mixer goes into the computer by USB. Kind of cool.
9AAZ Larry in Portland with no traffic.
Some time ago, I bought a foot switch, and I
All right, I
plan
missed the
to
first
connect
one
it to
there.
the
I'll go ahead
991.
and get what I got there. Let's see. We got KD9YGT Shane there in Portland.
Use
and we
this
also
mic
got
for the
K9AAZ Larry there in Portland. Thank you,
transmissions.
too, for checking in 73s. I missed the first one checked in there. If he come back again there, I'll try to get him down here.
Hey, notice again the background,
Kilo
same color as my
Alpha
shirt.
9, Charlie Oscar,
Oh,
Mark,
close.
Farmland, Indiana, no traffic.
Need to change that picture
All righty.
beside me
Mark,
someday.
we got you there. I believe he said
Shane,
Kilo Alpha
who's
9
Larry
Charlie
from
Charlie
Portland?
Alpha, or I mean, Charlie Charlie Oscar, right?
we get new people every once in a while, so
That is correct, sir.
I kind of thought so. I just want to double check, make sure I wrote you down right. I don't want you down there on the wrong, have your call wrong. Well, Mark, thanks for checking in. And did you have anything for us?
No, sir. No traffic for the net tonight. Thank you.
Oh, you're very much welcome, sir. Thank you for
And we'll
checking
switch
in.
hats
73
again.
to you there. You have a good evening. Okay, let's run down the list here, and then we'll come back for any additional additional check-ins or late check-ins as well. Let's go with KB8 SCR Dave.
79JKL on the net. No other traffic, then we'll do the net as always.
Yeah.
745 here.
no, it's
On the
see.
444.6875, the 444.8125, and the 441.5125 in Lynn. They're all connected here. So, back to you, Jeff. Get some more there. KB at SCR.
Time for a siesta.
Good there, Dave. Thanks for being in there, and we'll catch you on your
Cinder
P25
gel,
net here,
yes.
little hit there. KB8 SCR, W9JKL.
I'm the
KC9
fastest,
LCY Jim.
slowest mouse in all
Portland
Mexico.
there, out there by Como.
I got a ton of hats. So people were sending them
That's
to me
right.
once in a while.
My brother came down with a touch of pneumonia there, and I think
Or
we kept
giving
him
them to me.
overnight in hospital
Uh-oh.
there, so
That's not good.
must not have made it home yet, and so I forgot all about that. Shame on me. KB9 QVO Francis.
Speedy Gonzalez. Speedy Gonzalez. Yeah, Speedy Gonzalez.
W9JKL, KB9QVO Portable.
No, there's Francis.
Hey, a quick question. Have we got a club meeting this week?
Yes, we do. We got one coming up tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mayor.
Yeah, he confused me.
Alrighty, well, thank you for confirming that, and we'll try to remember it. Oh, goodness. This getting old is not all it's cracked up to be. But anyway, hey, good evening to everyone out there on the net. We appreciate all your check-ins, and look forward to hearing from you out there from week to week. I don't have much else here, Jeff. Just thanks for running the net, being there for us every week, and hopefully we'll see you at the meeting there. Yeah. W9JKL, KB9QVO on the portable, 73 all.
Have you been to Mexico? Yes, I have.
All right, here, Francis. You have a good evening. Well, don't feel too bad there. I've been pretty busy there. I've been doing a lot of work around here, and
Been
don't
to
seem
New
like I'm
Mexico
gaining any ground,
and
but I've been
Mexico.
doing a lot of work. Then mowing in between times there when I needed to. So I've got a lot of stuff I need to do outside of this work here too.
I think my
wanted to
grass
get
stand was
the
about
controller
this
out
long,
there
this
to
tall.
But one day this week, I want to take that controller out there and get that hooked up. But I've been so doggone busy, I ain't had time to,
You basically,
barely had time to even stop for lunch. Seems like I'm on
see,
the go
the
all the time. I don't
Mexican
know what
hat.
happened with
I can't
my
do it.
retirement. It went down the drain somewhere. Hey, Francis, you have a good evening. 73, see you. KB9 MPU Richard in Muncieland.
These came from.
W9JKL in the net, KB9MPU. Good evening, Jeff.
He's done.
And good evening to the group out there this evening. Well, we've had a reasonably good day today, I guess.
Pancho's Mexican
Made it to
buffet.
breakfast with the ham group this morning and enjoyed that. And the rest of the day we kind of sat around the house here doing
tell you
a little
about
of this
Mexico
and a
in
little
just a
of that and a
moment.
whole lot of nothing. So listening to library books for the most part. Kind of missed Jay County this morning on the wet net. You weren't there and Jim wasn't there and Byron wasn't there. So
Okay, I can tell you.
County kind of got left out.
I enjoyed shopping.
But I figured there's always catch
At that
up
time I
time
lived
when
in
you have managed to wake
El
up at night.
Cajon,
sorry to hear
California,
Jim's,
which is near
down
San
with
Diego.
the pneumonia thing.
And sometimes I'd go down to the border
Starting
and
to
just
wonder
walk
about
over
him 'cause we
across
missed
and
him not only
see what
today,
kind of
but
deals I could
yesterday
get.
Also, so we were
bought a
wondering
wallet
how
for
he was
$3.
They're doing.
They were asking $20
Yeah,
for it
told the
when I
Gap
first
in there
came
a
up to
while
them.
ago when you mentioned that he
I
was
said,
down
no.
with pneumonia again.
They finally,
We'll wish
I was
him the
going to
best
walk
and
and
hope
they
he gets
finally
better
said
real
$3.
quick.
Okay, I'll buy it.
Don't
Probably
have
worth
much
about
more
10
than that tonight there,
and,
Jeff. Have a good net. You're sounding
$1980s
good
dollars.
coming this way, so we'll sit back and listen for a while. W9JKL, KB9NPU.
I went off the beaten path too and went to restaurants that, you just never went to. And I once tasted a
Alrighty there.
hot
Richard.
sauce on the table. I didn't
Yep,
know what it
and,
was. It was black.
In between
Ruined my
the
whole
old,
meal. I couldn't taste anything after that. It was so hot.
storms and the heat and everything else there, I
I believe it was made from serrano peppers.
trying to get some
Almost
call
as hot as a
homework-
habanero.
homework projects that's been well needed for the past, for a long time. And I decided we're going to have to get them done, or we're going to
Yeah,
have to
it was
move.
pretty hot.
Everything will fall apart here. So anyways, hey, you have a good one there, Richard. Take care. 73s. Hopefully maybe we'll catch you in the morning.
But
KB9MPU,
the way the
W9JKL.
restaurant worked was you
WE19
watched them
Dave.
disassemble a chicken. I ordered chicken, and they disassembled it in front of me, practically. You could see what they were doing, everything. A lot of this stuff
KD9KPF, Tony.
they put it out of sight, out of mind in restaurants, but they didn't there. You got to see it all. Now they didn't behead it or anything. It was at least
All right, I'm going to jump on down here
a
and
clean
let's
chicken.
see. KF9NL, Marvin and Gaston.
There's our Marvin.
Good evening, Jeff and Annette. Well, I made my third contact for the W9IMS certificate. That was, I
Yes.
think that's just about,
They do.
that kind of gives me my summer break from the special event things and whatever. We got the, I've been doing a couple of the Straight Key Century Club things and, of course, the Spartan Sprint and this and that. They've kind of become a more routine thing each month. Let's see, anyway, the Route 66, that'll start here in September, and I kind of like to, somewhere in between the route, now and the Route 66, I kind of like to maybe get away for a little while, take a little break here or something, but, yeah. Every time you think about that, you got the grass, you got this and that to take care of. It seems like it's a never-ending process of needs and wants. Anyway, needs usually they usually overrule the wants. But anyway, that's the way it goes. Got the air on here. Feels pretty nice. Just relaxing for the rest of the day. Got a couple more nests to do. For some reason, Monday night's Crossroads DMR net, I didn't hear it, so I didn't get to check into that one for whatever reason. But we're gonna make a good, valiant attempt to get checked into the whatever the Indiana Information Net or whatever that is on 3118 tonight. Anyway, still just I still got QSL cards to send out for the W9IMS thing. Got everything, all the other paperwork taken care of for the 13 colonies and all that stuff. So anyway, just ready to take and kick back, relax for a little while. Anyway, I'll send it back here to you, Jeff. W9JKL KFIL 73, ladies and gentlemen.
All right here, Marvin.
Thank you, Marvin.
Yep, you
Marvin,
have a
you're
good evening there.
marvelous.
And by God, you take care. And
Route
thanks for being there.
66.
KF9NL, W9JKL. And let's see, how about WB8ZRQ, Rick Slina?
Yeah. I've been on quite a bit Route 66, at least the part that you can get on. Not quite from Chicago,
89 LEY, Mike in Ridgeville.
but through Arizona, the parts that don't turn into I-40. And I've been to Winslow, Arizona, standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. I've been there.
KD9RIT, Cary, and Keystone.
Yeah.
Hi, good evening, Jeff.
Russ
Thanks
will
for
be
running
there.
the net. Good evening to the rest of the net there. Tonight I'm working around the house here. Had a pretty hot today at work. It feels good to be home in the AC here. We're say 73s, everyone. Katie gang. All right.
Mr. Cary.
Copy that.
Yeah, it's a fun,
Was,
kind of a fun road to be on.
outside there today, and brother will come down, and
A lot of it
so we got two
was built
cripples,
over
him and I,
with I-40, and
out
depending on
there
where you
working
are.
together on some stuff there, and I have to take advantage when he's available to. So we went out there.
When I was a
It was
kid,
kind of hot, but done a few things and
we
what we could do there until I got to get some material. So he's gonna.
took it.
he had it on there,
We're gonna wait
and I
till
went
he's done.
inside and sat in the AC for a little bit and cooled off. Man, then went out and mowed before I come in there and run the net. Alrighty, enough of my stuff. Alright, Cary, thank you for checking in. 73s to you there, KD9RIT, W9JCal. This is the Jay County Amateur Radio Club 2-meter 440 net with that link. And this is Whiskey 9 Juliet Kilo Lima, W9JCal, name's Jeff. And we'll move along here. How about KD9RIU Kim?
So anyway, as a kid, we took Route 66. Remember, I don't know where we got on at, but it was somewhere because we went from New York
Okay.
and went all the way to Santa
Calling on
Monica
here, KD9CES, Mark.
through Albuquerque. I believe it went Flagstaff area. I believe that's
All right, well, we'll stop there. I'm going to go ahead and open it back up. Yeah, so
I was
anyone
kinda
out there
young.
out that'd like to check in, call W9JCal.
K1UP. Nothing to add to the net this evening, Jeff. Just wanted to check in for one for the numbers. Thanks much. Back to you.
Well, I'll tell you more.
CJ.
Rent a car and just drive it. Rent a car and drive it. It's just easy. Just join AARP and get your discount and your upgrade. and-
K1UP, St. Henry, Ohio. Thank you, Tom, for checking in.
That's what I
73
did.
there. And you have a good evening. And doggone it, I just realized when you checked in there, Wayne, KC9QCJ, I jumped right past you. How dare me? Thank you for checking in. Wayne, KC9QCJ, W9JKL. Apologize for that. I skipped right over you how I did that one.
Hey, that's okay, Jeff. Yeah, KC9QCJ. Yeah, good evening, Jeff. Good evening to the rest of the net this evening. Oh, yeah, that's all right. Hey, that doesn't bother me a bit. That's no problem. You got a lot checking in anyway. Anyhow, I want to thank you and Dave for all you do to connect us all the time.
It's
here
awesome.
On Tuesday night and as well as Thursday or Wednesday night. Listen to me, Wednesday night.
Whenever
on the
it is,
Blackbird net,
yeah,
too. All
yeah,
the connections there, greatly appreciate it. And also thank you for EchoLink too as well. Greatly appreciate that. But I had an uneventful day today.
Budget
Kind of
and,
one of those days I just didn't do a
Avis
whole
are
heck of a
together
lot.
now, it looks like.
Ran some errands and came back home and got in the AC. So that's about it. Back to you, Jeff. And again, thank you for running the net this evening. W9JKL, KC9QCJ.
All right, here, Wayne. Hey, thank you for checking in with us. Always good to hear from you, and we appreciate your comments as always there. So you take care, and you have a good evening there. KC9QCJ, W9JKL. Do we have anyone else out there that'd like to check in before we close the night?
Biker Ham? Yeah. Well, okay. Is that what it is?
I don't hear anybody else checking in, so I'm going to go ahead and close this net for
I
this
must have
evening.
written something.
We got 27 check-ins. I want to take
27.
time
Who gives
out
27?
at this time to thank each and every one of you out there for your information and your check-ins as well.
I guess 27.
So, y'all have a good night.
This is a setup. Well, we'll see.
25
You might have a.
capabilities. Well, Dave will be starting that up here soon. So this is W9JKL, return the repeaters back to normal amateur use.
Gil, well, let's find out if Gil won. We're going to give everybody a chance to check in, late check-ins. Could happen. It's rigged. I know it's my good luck hat. I think what happens that Joy actually got this. The manager of the Poncho's Mexican Buffet gave it. Is that right, Joy? He gave it to you? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Maybe you can come back with that. I think that's what happened. Yes, okay, that is what happened, yep. So, and she bequeathed it upon me. Let's see, it had it doesn't have, it has this, yeah, that's right. I don't think it had a band on it. But you know what I need to do? Okay. You liked what I was saying? Gotcha. Yeah, but the longest I ever rode a bike in a day was 650 miles, and that was my Goldwing. That was my 84 Goldwing, and it was I don't know. I figured after I got off of it, it took me hours, but you know, if it would have been 700 miles, I still could have done it because I reached my destination from West Virginia to Rockingham, North Carolina. And but it was tiring. I mean, I'll give it that. It was a long way. You just turn on the radio and kick back on the, you know, you got the seat rest. And on that bike, I didn't have a cruise control. So it was, you know, you just had to watch your speed because you can't hear the motors or the engines on those things. You get going at like 80 miles an hour. Remember on my 1990 1500, I was on the freeway, just east of Albuquerque, going into the plains areas, and noticed I was passing everybody, and I looked down and said 95. I didn't have my cruise control on. I said, oops. I have been all over the United States, like coast to coast, literally. I've been to Florida, Myrtle Beach, went there. I didn't live there. Florida I did live when I was a kid, but but I've lived in San Diego and Los Angeles area, and middle of Denver and Phoenix and Albuquerque and Houston. I lived there for a while, and North Carolina. I've been to all but 8. Let's see, of the continental United States, I've missed. Let's see, going across was Washington, Idaho, North and South Dakota. What else is up there? Anyway, all the way across the top. I haven't been to Minnesota. I haven't been to Wisconsin either. But you know, if you go right across the top, and North and South Dakota. But I've been to Wyoming. You know, I went there just on a day trip when I lived in the Denver area, and so. But I didn't go to Alaska or Hawaii. I don't know if I'll ever make it there. I've been here 10 years. It's a record. Well, I was in Joey. I was in Phoenix for 24 years and Albuquerque for 17, but generally not in the same place. I never bought a house, at least not a real house. I've owned mobile homes, but this was, and I've had a chance to buy them. I just never did. I just didn't have time. Worked too much. Work got in the way. I would say life got in the way, but work did. You know, they work you a lot at Radio Shack, at least Indiana All Your Life, Marvin. Yeah. It would be nice to have stayed in one place. As a kid, I went to I don't know how many different schools. My dad retired when he was 65, and I was 6 years old. I mean, and my mom was quite a bit younger than him. I think it's 27-year difference, which is a lot, which the family didn't really care for too much, at least on my mom's side. And I'm not the youngest. My brother's actually 13 months younger than me. So, it's been an interesting 70 years. Let's say that at least probably 63 that I can really remember well, maybe 64 or 65. Yeah, probably 65. But yeah, we did a lot of traveling, and I guess my dad wanted to see the USA in his Chevrolet when he retired, and he just dragged all the kids with him, and so I went to a lot of schools. It just kind of threw me off a little, but oh well, you tend to outgrow it or make up for it. So you know, I didn't even finish high school. I went back to adult school and got an actual high school diploma because I was planning to go to college. And so I started going to college after I'd been working at Radio Shack for 5 years, and they tried to unteach me everything I knew, everything they taught me. I said, no. So I was a manager at Radio Shack, and I could not do what they wanted me to do. It just wasn't, I couldn't do it. So I just said, forget this. I said, I don't care if I get a diploma or whatever it is that, you know, I'd make too much money not to, or to continue doing, unlearning what I knew. So, so anyway, that's as far as I went, was officially high school. But, and then School of Hard Knocks and lots of study and stuff like that. So that's where I am. Anyway, I guess we're done for tonight. 7:35 p.m. I'm Gil, Kilo Echo 9 Foxtrot for the Jay County Amateur Radio Club, Tuesday evening net. And hey, now you know half of my life story. It's, as I say, been interesting. So, yeah, we'll catch you here next week if everything goes right. Unless we get rained out, snowed out. Who knows what'll happen. So, all right. Never can tell nowadays. School of Hard Knocks. Yeah, well, I didn't really, you know what? I didn't really have that many hard knocks. I've been unemployed for, let's see, when I didn't want to be I think a total of 3 weeks in my life. And part of it was from, well, yeah, that's about it. And I had plenty of money but I panicked. I had plenty of money to carry me over for like the next year, but I was in panic mode because I wasn't working. Yeah, well. So money seems to come to me. I don't care. I don't know how that happens, but you know, I look like I spend a lot, but I really don't. You know, if I bring all these new radios in, but we're talking, you know, when I come to the meetings, and it's not really, they're not expensive, and I don't really spend a lot on a lot of other stuff, so it all works out. So anyway, guys, I'll sign off right now, and I will catch you here next week. It's been fun, and Joy says the night's over. Anyway, I'm visiting with my friends. So anyway, remember tomorrow night is the meeting, Jay County Amateur Radio Club, Tuesday evening net. Tuesday evening net. Well, I wasn't going to sign off this quick, but yeah. So tomorrow night at the fairgrounds, Scout Cabin. So tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, and we will see you all tomorrow, hopefully, and next week if you can't make it. So anyway, Gil, KE9F, good night, everyone. And we can get this thing to stop streaming.